I was correct. The volume control on the phone, which this is the Vibrant by T-Mobile, manufactured by Samsung. It's a Samsung Galaxy S series. Anyway, all those videos I've been taking today to show you video tests have probably all been in crappy zoom mode because I accidentally hit the volume control, and that acts as the digital zoom control. And as you know, digital zoom is crap. It's not even worth it. I'll post those videos so you can see how digital zoom does. Maybe it does better than some of the other cameras, but on all my digital cameras I set the zoom, the digital zoom, I turn that off so I don't accidentally go into it, and I just rely on a camera's optical zoom whenever I'm shooting video. Alright, so anyway, back to our test here. This is the Presidio. Now you can get a you can compare. I will post the video I just shot, even though it's in zoom, and maybe that's an accidental way of demoing. Hey, here's why you should never use your digital zoom on a camera or camcorder. So I'll just pretend that I meant to do that. How's that? Boy, I'll look so smart to all of you. Anyway, so this is the Doyle Drive. They call this the Doyle Drive. I don't know what the Doyle. I've always just called it Doyle Drive, but it's the approach. I think that's what they call it, the Doyle Drive approach to the Golden Gate Bridge. They're putting up, as you can see, they're putting up a new ramp because this other one is ancient. It's as old as the bridge, actually. So that's 1938. So iron exposed to the salt air, that's really old. To have that's about 72 years old for this iron, and it gets windblown by the salt air. So I'm surprised it's 2010 and only now are they starting to replace it. So this is mainly a test of the digital zoom. What am I saying? This is a test of the Samsung Galaxy S, the T-Mobile Vibrant, that's the model. The other companies, the other carriers that have the Samsung Galaxy S, AT&T has the, get them all mixed up, Captivate. Verizon's version is called the Fascinate, and Sprint's version, which has a keyboard, is called the Epic. So that's, and then again, T-Mobile's version, which I have here, is the Vibrant. They're all the Samsung Galaxy S series phones. Okay, so now we'll go back to, we'll go to the pet cemetery, which was the idea before screwing up the video when it was on digital zoom. But we're going to go carefully. We'll let Tuffy lead the way here. Tuffy knows the way to the pet cemetery, which is where we're going. And you can see they made a walkway for us. It's nice of them. Probably because they don't want to get sued. You know, some pedestrian says, "Oh, I was walking down here trying to get through, and you guys didn't provide us a way to get escaped cars." There's a car now. Here is the outhouse for the workers. Pacific Sanitation. Isn't that nice? They made it orange, the same as these barriers, these water-filled barriers. An orange outhouse. How nice. They must have an exterior decorator. Get it? You know, interior decorator, but outside an exterior. So they must have had an exterior decorator. Alright, we're coming up. What's my time here? I don't want to exceed my time, my YouTube time. Okay, here comes a runner. Well, not a runner, a jogger. And this is in 720p mode. Superfine is the settings. That's allegedly HD, high definition recording. Okay, we're coming up on the pet cemetery. This fence here is temporary. You can look at my other videos on the pet cemetery and you can see what I'm talking about. They used to have a really nice white picket fence on this side. Surrounding the cemetery was a white picket fence. Now they just have it, I believe, on the front and over on the other side. You'll see what I mean. Now this starts getting into a low light situation. Still daytime, but certainly not as bright. Now here it's getting a little hazardous because we don't have that protected walkway. Okay, come on, let's go up here. Okay, no, they left the fence up. They just put this other one for temporary. But here's the pet cemetery. You can look at my other videos and see the shots with the trees before they cut them down. Big difference. A beautiful place with the trees up. But this is really falling in disrepair. The volunteers keep the gravestones, grave markers, not stone. Some are stone, but they keep the grave markers up. But it doesn't look like they have been doing that lately. Okay, so that's the pet cemetery. Have to get to the other side here. See some blue clouds. Got the moon out. Always an interesting effect when it's daytime. You have the sun up and you can see the moon. I always like that. Okay, we're getting towards the end of the test. Again, this is set to high definition recording, 720p. There's a Golden Gate Bridge. You can see the fog rolling in. This is Stillwell Hall, the enlisted men's barracks from the old days, the 1920s and 30s, and the 40s and 50s. There's a big crane. See how much time we have. 8 minutes. Okay, Tuffy, come on. We're gonna go walk across. Use the pathway. So we'll see how this camcorder does on this phone. The Samsung was really pushing the high definition recording capability of this phone, the new Samsung Galaxy S, and I haven't seen how it does. I just got this phone yesterday, and so I'm clueless how it does. I'm not sure what the recording format is. We'll find that out, and I'll post that information on YouTube along with this video. But the setting on the phone, let me check my the setting on the phone, it says 1120 by something like that, and then also Superfine. You have to set it to Superfine resolution, and that gives you the HD recording. Okay, there's the car in the stables, and that's the end of the video test.